Bulletin Board System, or BBS, computerized system used to exchange public messages or files. A BBS was typically reached by using a dialed-up modem. Most were dedicated to a special interest, which was often an extremely narrow topic. Any user could post messages so that they appear on the site for all to read. Bulletin boards produced conversation between interested participants who could download or print out messages they decide to keep or pass on to others. Ward Christensen and Randy Suze developed the software for the computerized bulletin board system in the 1970s in Chicago. They describe it in an article published in Byte magazine in 1978. The system was a huge success, and BBS sprung all over the country. Ward Christensen and Randy Suze launched the first public dialed-up bulletin board system. The two unleashed the kernel of what would eventually spawn the World Wide Web. Did you know? The idea behind this creation was they wanted a way to keep in touch with their computer club without having to gather together in person, so they came up with an idea to do it with the help of computers. At their height in the mid-1970s, BBS sites numbered in the tens of thousands, but the arrival of the World Wide Web led to a sharp decline in their numbers.
Hello everyone, I will discuss about the chat rooms. So, back in 1980, the computer released its own take on the chat concept and made a history as the first chat service available to the public. So, what is computer? Do you have any idea of the word computer? Guys, if none, so I will talk about it. CompuServe is an online service provider. Was founded by Jeffrey Wilkins in 1969. The original purpose was to provide computer service to businesses, such as computer time-sharing service, and allowing business to rent computing power rather than purchasing expensive mainframe computers. But in 1980, they expand their service to their consumers. They add new features, and one of it is the chat room that they made a history. The other features are online shopping, news, magazines, sports, education, games, travel, professionals, finance, and other online services that they made attraction of millions of their subscribers, and they also attract millions of new users of their services. And I will also share the experience if you are using the chat rooms in the computer. If you are using chat room in the computer company or the platform, you're not able to identify who you are talking with, because most of the subscribers, they hide their real identity. They change their real name, they change their age, their addresses for the safety and privacy. So I will also talk about what happened when the World Wide Web came and the other competitors. So when the rise of World Wide Web, the other competitors, which is the AOL, is one of the competitors of the computer. So the AOL had their own service that made from the computers. So the computer services, they use their power to able to dominate. But when the AOL, which stands for the Online America, they dominate because of their services that they 2008, the computer services. And lastly, the computer was largely phased out in the middle of 20. So that is all about the chat rooms. That's part of the revolution of sensing. If you have any question, just ask me so that I will able to answer your curiosity or your question. So what is your question, guys? If none, I will show you what the computer looks like in the PowerPoint. And that is all my discussion. And thank you for listening. I hope that you guys learn about what I report today.
WWW, or World Wide Web, was founded by Tim Berners-Lee, a British scientist and also an employee of Conseil Européen pour la Recherche Nucléaire, or CERN, or also known as European Council for Nuclear Research. The web was originally conceived and developed to meet the demand for automated information sharing between universities and institutes around the world. The basic idea of the WWW was to merge the evolving technology to computers, data networks, and hypertext into a powerful and easy-to-use global information system. Tim Berners-Lee wrote the first proposal for the World Wide Web in March 1989. His second proposal was in May 1990. Tim Berners-Lee, together with Robert K. Lua, formalized the management proposal for the World Wide Web in November 1990. Well, WWW, or World Wide Web, is described as a hypertext project where it is a web of hypertext documents that is viewed by the browsers. By the end of the year 1990s, the first ever web server running at CERN, where Tim Berners-Lee labeled that computer saying, "This machine is a server. Do not turn it down." It is written in handwritten and also written in a red ink. In March 1991, the software of WWW was released and available to colleges by using a CERN computer, and later on it was launched nationwide in August 1991.
So let us get to know about Facebook. So Facebook was founded in 2004 by Mark Zuckerberg, Eduardo Saverin, Dustin Moskovitz, and Chris Hughes. So these three persons are fellow students of Mark at Harvard University. So they help each other to grow this website. So let us get to know about these persons who are behind this website. First is Mark Zuckerberg. He is an American businessman, a computer science student. He is a chairman, chief executive officer, and controlling shareholder of Meta Platforms. Next is Eduardo Saverin, a Brazilian entrepreneur and billionaire. Dustin Moskovitz, an American billionaire. So during the time when they help each other to grow this website, Facebook, Dustin was brought on as a programmer. Next is Chris Hughes. He is an American entrepreneur and author who co-founded and served as spokesman for the online social directory. So in 2003, it began at Harvard University as FaceMesh. FaceMesh is an online service for students to judge the attractiveness of their fellow students. So Facebook was really not originated from its name. It all started from FaceMesh. So Zuckerberg violated the university policy in acquiring resources for the service. It was shut down after 2 days. So 400 people flock to FaceMesh. So Facebook is a free of charge. The company earns most of its money from advertisements on the website. You can create profiles, upload photos, join in pre-existing group, and start new groups. Users can also post their content, can chat and send each other messages. So other services that are part of Meta platforms are Instagram, Messenger, and WhatsApp. So from the very beginning, the members' personal information will be transparent. So Mark Zuckerberg already let the users know that when you signed up into this website, your personal information will be transparent to other people. So users are prohibited from adopting false identities. So the company's management argued that transparency is necessary for forming personal relationships, sharing ideas, and information. So into February 2004, the social network, the Facebook.com launched. So from its name FaceMesh until it was changed to Facebook. So Harvard students signed up for the service. So they post photographs of themselves and personal information. So its popularity increased, and soon students from other prestigious schools such as Yale and Stanford universities were allowed to join. So in June 2004, more than 250 students from 34 schools had signed up. In September 2004, Wiley used features to let a user's friends post information on their wall. So by the end of 2004, the Facebook had reached 1 million active users. In 2005, it became simply the Facebook. So from the word face mash until it was changed the Facebook, and then it was simply became Facebook. And in the same year, it was tagging was also introduced. People and photos that were posted on the to the site. So people identified themselves and others in images that could be seen by other Facebook friends. So in 2006, Facebook opened its membership beyond student to anyone over the age of 13 years old. So at this same year, Newsfeed was also introduced. So in 2007, it launched a short live service called Beacon that let members' friends see what product they had purchased from participating companies. So in 2008, introduction of live feed. So live feed was introduced. So during the US presidential election of 2008, this website Facebook is a really powerful tool because more than 1,000 Facebook groups were formed in support either Democratic candidate Barack Obama or Republican candidate John McCain. In 2009, Facebook encourages third-party software developers to use the service. So developers generated about 500 million US dollar in revenue for themselves through Facebook. In 2010, Mark signed a pledge along with other wealthy businessmen to donate at least half of his wealth to charity. So in 2011, payments from one such company, Zynga Incorporated, an online game developer, accounted for 12% of the company's revenue. In 2012, Facebook filed to become a public company. After the success of this website, Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla Chan have donated 25 million US dollar toward fighting the Ebola virus and announced that they would contribute 99% of their Facebook shares to Chan Zuckerberg Initiative. This is an organization to improve lives through education, health, scientific research, and energy. And that is how Facebook started.